The Girl with the Red Umbrella, a love story with a secret. The first time Ethan saw her, it was raining. He was rushing through the city, trying to get to a meeting he didn't care about. When she caught his eye, a girl standing still in the storm, a bright red umbrella casting a glow around her. Unlike everyone else, who ran for shelter, she just stood there, completely unbothered. Ethan slowed down, something about her pulling him in. "You're going to be late," she said suddenly, without even looking at him. That startled him. "What?" She finally turned toward him, her dark eyes filled with an unreadable expression. "You keep checking your watch," she pointed out. "But you don't really want to go, do you?" It was unsettling how easily she saw through him. How do you know that?" She smirked, twirling her umbrella slightly. "I can always tell when someone is running from something, or someone." He was about to ask what she meant, but she stepped closer, lowering her voice. "Do you believe in fate, Ethan?" His heart kicked in his chest. "How do you know my name?" She smiled, but it didn't quite reach her eyes. "If we're meant to meet again, we will." And just like that, she turned and disappeared into the crowd. For weeks, Ethan couldn't get her out of his mind. He searched for her in coffee shops, on rainy streets, in crowded bookstores. He told himself it was ridiculous, she was just a stranger. A fleeting moment, but deep down, he knew something was off. Then, one night, it happened. A storm raged outside as he left a late dinner. The streets were nearly empty, rain hammering down. He pulled up his hood, cursing under his breath when he saw it. A red umbrella. His pulse spiked. She was standing across the street, watching him. He hurried toward her. "Hey, you." She turned and walked away. Ethan chased after her, his heart pounding. Wait. She didn't stop. She slipped down a narrow alley, her movements quick and deliberate. He followed, turning the corner, and froze. She was gone, vanished. But there on the wet pavement was her red umbrella. His hands trembled as he picked it up, a strange unease crawling up his spine. And then he saw it etched into the handle, barely visible under the streetlight. His name, Ethan. He staggered back, blood roaring in his ears. She had known him, and somehow he was sure this wasn't the first time they had met.